general case substation service area with n primary feeders. So we have discussed substation service area in square shaped and hexagonal shaped area, but we didn't discuss this n primary feeders. So n primary feeder is also n primary feeder is a general phenomena. If we consider the square shaped, then we have the 4. So hexagonally shaped, those number of the feeders will be substituted here and you will get the same answer. So whatever you will get in the square shaped service area and the hexagonal shaped service area, the same you will be derived from this substation service area with n primary feeders. Now by the end of this derivation, you will get what is the general voltage drop in the substation service area with n primary feeder. From that you can calculate what is the voltage drop in service square shaped service area and hexagonal service area, and you can compare it also later. So for this we have taken a general case in which the distribution substation area is served by n primary feeders. So n primary feeders from the point as shown in the figure. Assume that load in the service area is uniformly distributed and each feeder serves the n area of triangular shape. So we have the n number of the feeders. Among n number of the feeders, we have taken this feeder. We have taken this feeder. Only one feeder we have taken. So like this, we have the n number of the feeders around that. So this is the angle n minus 1 into 2 theta. So this is a theta and theta. And each feeder serves the triangular shape service area. Here a uniformly distributed load and each feeder serves an area of triangular shape. This feeder serves an area of triangular shape. So this is a triangular shape. So this is at the middle we have the feeder. So this is the feeder and serves the triangular shaped service area. Now in order to find out this service area and load, we could not find out directly. For that we will take one point here. So that is a one differential area. Actually this entire one, so it is the area of the triangle. In this area of the triangle we have taken one strip. So that is a one area, one part of the total area, that is mentioned as a dA. So that is a dA. Now from this point to the origin to the, so this point, the total length, it is considered as a LN. So it is a main feeder length. Feeder main it is a, so from this point to this point it is a feeder length. We have taken only one feeder for the analysis purpose and the feeder length is this one. Now we have taken the strip at a distance of x from the point A. So this is the x from the point A, and the strip width is a dx area. So dx it is there. Now for this we have to find out the differential load served by the feeder in a differential area. Whatever the load here we have to find out. This is given by, as it is a differential area, so it is mentioned as a differential load ds. This ds has to be get by multiplying the d. So it is called as a load density per mile. సో ఇదేంటంటే ఫారెన్ బుక్ కాబట్టి ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ ది మైల్స్ లో ఇచ్చాడు. ఆర్ మన దాంట్లో అయితే కనుక పర్ కిలోమీటర్ అని చెప్పేసి మనం తీసుకోవచ్చు. ఇట్ ఈస్ డి ఈస్ ఏ లోడ్ డెన్సిటీ. సో లోడ్ డెన్సిటీ అంటే హౌ మచ్ లోడ్ ఈస్ దేర్ పర్ కిలోమీటర్ స్క్వేర్ పర్ కిలోమీటర్. దట్ ఈస్ గివెన్ బై డి అండ్ డిఏ ఇట్ ఈస్ area. Now if you multiply these two, then automatically you will get the kVA. So area it is a kilometer square and it is a kVA per kilometer square. So kilometer square you will get it will get cancelled and you will get in terms of the kVA. This ds is the load in this differential area. Differential load served by the feeder. So differential ఇక్కడ you have to consider. So this is the differential load served by the feeder in a differential area. It is given by ds. ఈ ds కావాలంటే load density has to be multiplied with the differential service area in terms of, ఇది మైల్ అని ఉంది, ఇది మైల్ స్క్వేర్. ఓకేనా. Now in this manner you can find out what is the load. ఎందుకంటే you cannot find out the existing load in a entire area. So for that we have taken one strip of area. In that we have calculated what is the differential load served by the feeder. Now you can extend this differential load to find out the total load in that triangular shaped service area, and followed by this derivation. In figure 4.28, the following relationship is exist. From that we can calculate what is the tan theta. So tan theta equal to y by x plus dx. You take this one, this triangle. This is a triangle we do take. So it is a triangle we have taken. In this triangle, calculate what is the tan theta here. So here, this is a triangle we have taken tan theta. It is a here from this point to this point, it is a x, and it is a dx, and it is a y. So ikkada mana teeskunde it is not visible. So it is a y. This length is a y. So tan theta equal to the is a opposite side by adjacent side. Then from this point to this point, it is a x plus dx, and it is a y. Now we can calculate opposite by adjacent side, y by x plus dx. So from this point to this point, the total distance it is a x plus dx, and from this from height it is a y. Here we can calculate what is the tan theta. Tan theta equal to y by x plus dx. Here y equal to x plus dx into tan theta. Here we are neglecting, for the simplification, we are neglecting this dx, and it is approximately equal to x into tan theta. Y equal to x into tan theta. Now the total surface area of the feeder can be calculated. We have the differential area dA. From x to 0, the total length of the feeder is a ln, and from the starting point x equal to 0 to ln, and the differential area we know, so it is a dA. If you integrate that, you will get ln square into tan theta. It is actually the area of the triangle. If you half bh dwara kuda you can find out, then you will get ln square tan theta. So that is nothing but the total service area of the feeder of the one feeder. It is given by ln square tan theta. Now if we know this one, then we can calculate what is the total kilovolt amperes we want. So first we have calculated, we have taken one differential area, and we have calculated what is the differential load in that service area. Now we calculated what is the total service area. Now our step is to find out what is the total load. We have to find out. So this we can calculate by using this one, and this we can calculate by using this. So Sn equal to x equal to 0 to ln ds, differential load served by the feeder. This ds equal to, so ds is it is a d multiplied by dA. Actually it is a given. We can write it as a 0 to ln. So it is a ds place lo, then we have substituted d into dA. So endukante in the first step we have taken this one. So ds equal to d into dA. So from this we can write in place of the ds d into dA. Here you can take this d out from the integration. Then we can write 0 to ln dA. So dA. Now this 0 to ln dA, so this is nothing but ln square into tan theta. So d multiplied by 0 to ln into dA. In this place you can write ln square into tan theta. D, load density, multiplied by integration of 0 to ln dA place lo ln square tan theta istamu. Then you can get total kilovolt amperes load served by the one of n feeders can be calculated as a Sn equal to d into ln square into tan theta. Now the total load is located as a lumped sum at a point on the main feeder. అంటే so actually entire load is distributed along the main feeder, but we are assuming that load is lumped at a certain place. The entire load is lumped at a certain place. That entire load is lumped at a certain distance of 2 by 3 LF4. So this is actually Ln. So the distance is nothing but 2 by 3 Ln. The total length of the feeder is Ln multiplied by 2 by 3. At that, the total load is located. So this is we are assuming in the similar manner as that of the square shaped feeder and the hexagonal shaped feeder. So actually, so this is the distance 2 by 3 into L4 is the distance of the lumped sum load in the square shaped service area. But here we have the n number of the feeders, and the length of the one feeder it is given as a Ln. Now this main feeder has the more number of the loads distributed along the length of the main feeder, but we are assuming that entire load is a lumped sum at a particular location. That location is nothing but 2 by 3 into L4 from the feed point to A. Hence, the summation of the percentage voltage contribution of all such areas, that is given by percentage voltage drop, it is given by 2 by 3 Ln. So the distance multiplied by the, this is the kVA load, the total kilovolt amperes of that feeder. So ఇది ఏంటంటే n అని ఇచ్చాడంటే, so if you consider the one feeder, then VD1, so second feeder VD2, and third feeder VD3. So like that you can calculate and multiplied by the constant K. This we have calculated in the earlier. Now the percentage voltage drop in a n feeder, it is given by 2 by 3 multiplied by Ln multiplied by K into so Sn. The similar type. So if it is a square shaped service area, that is n equal to 4. So the 4 will be substituted here. And this is the main equation, and followed by, so this we have derived percentage VDN equal to 2 by 3 K dn Ln cube into tan theta. So here we have d into Ln square into tan theta Sn. ఈ Sn ప్లేస్ లో you substitute Ln square tan theta into d. Okay, so you substitute Sn equal to d into Ln square into tan theta in this formula. So 2 by 3 multiplied by Ln multiplied by K into Ln square tan theta into d. Then it will becomes Ln cube multiplied by d. అంటే Sn eliminate అయిపోతే d into Ln square tan theta వస్తుంది. Ln square already ఇక్కడ ఉంది కాబట్టి there is a Ln and it will becomes Ln cube. So now it is Ln cube tan theta d into K. This is the equation. Now since n into 2 theta, so the total it is a 360 degrees. Kabatti, so from this you can write in place of the theta 360 degrees by, if it is a theta 2n. So 360 degrees by 2n ikkada substitute cheyandi. Percentage VDN equal to 2 by 3 KD Ln cube tan 360 degrees by 2n. Now it is only applicable when n greater than or equal to 3. And the number of the feeders should be more than the 3 or equal to 3. So if you consider the number of the feeders as a 4, so 4 and it is a square shaped service area, and take the angle as a 45 degrees. So that triangle angle is the first one. So it is a theta equal to 45 degrees. This is the angle. This is the taken as a 45 degrees. And 45 degrees, then tan theta becomes 1. Then you can calculate 2 by 3 into K into D into Ln4. This tan theta is a tan theta is a 1. So kabatti L4 cube dk 2 by 3. So this is the thing here. Or else you can substitute directly n equal to 4 here, then you will get the same answer. And for hexagonal shaped service area 6, and take the theta equal to 30 degrees, and it is a 1 by root 3, and you will get this one. You will get the same answer. So if you compare previously calculated value expressions, then you will get the same answer.